everyone, today we're going to be answering the question, how do you get everything done? It's a question I get a lot from young women, especially those who are just getting married or just having kids or starting in their new jobs after graduating, getting their master's degrees, whatever it may be. We want to do it all. We want to have everything. We want to do everything. And the quickest and simplest way to answer that is you can't. You cannot get everything that you want to do done or everything that everyone wants you to do done. You can, however, make time for the things that are important to your vision and to your life. So that's my first piece of advice. What is important? Narrow down your list. You probably can't be everything there is to be in this world, but there is something that you are meant to be. Sit down and think, what is that thing? What are things that I can't go this year without doing? Then narrow it down a bit more. What are things that I need to do in this month to make sure that everything in my year gets done? And finally, narrow it down to the week. What are the things I cannot let this week finish without having done? Then you know where to start. Everything else has room for dismissal. Everything else is something that you can say no to because they're simply not your priority. One of the most important things that young leaders need to learn is how to say no. Say no to the things that are not going to back your vision up, that are only going to slow you, deter you, or distract you. Learn to say no. The second thing I would say to do is plan. Make time for the things that are important and don't let yourself wiggle out of it. If you know that Tuesday afternoon you are supposed to be doing X, Y, or Z, don't do anything else. That way, at least when Wednesday comes, you know that you got one of your goals done. You weren't flip-flopping around and oh my gosh, the day passed and I didn't get to finish. When you plan to do something and you get it done in that time frame, then you know that all the time left over is time for leisurely activities or things that are maybe not that high on your priority list, but it's free time because you've already made use of your unfree time. You've made use of the time that you needed to use, so now you're able to relax. When you put into practice those two things, everything else in life starts to come together because you're not wondering aimlessly, what can I do next? What can I do next? What can I do next? Planning ahead is the best advice I can give. So if you want to know how to get it all done, first things first, narrow down your all. Don't try to get it all done. Try to get the things that are important to you done. Once you've got that list, put it on your calendar, put it in your planner. When am I gonna do these things? And do it on those days. Everything else could be lost, could not be lost, but you got the most important things to you done. If you like these videos, feel free to subscribe to my channel below or visit my blog, vanessagracia.com.